There we go. Hey, Jasmine. Good afternoon. I'm just dusting off my equipment here. It's sad. I really don't even go live like that over here. Sad, child. Sad. But let the people know that I'm live. If a certain amount of people come in, then I'll do the short live. And if not, then I will do a video because I don't be pressed about stuff like that. People be shucking and jiving and doing stuff. So I don't be pressed for that. And then I don't think some people have their notification bells on. So a lot of the times people don't even know I'm live, child. Why is it telling me? No. But anywho, I have been cracking up. So I was like, you know what? I'll come do a short live and laugh with y'all. Do some funny video laughter reactions on them and ask you what would you do in that situation. But again, I'll give it a few more minutes here, and if people are super, super busy, then I'm probably just going to make a video and ask y'all to put it in the comments. Because let's face it, y'all, I'm on my lunch break, but I ain't here to be wasting my time. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. People be subscribing, y'all, but they don't be engaging. I think that's so weird to me. Why does this thing keep asking me this? I don't want to add that. But good afternoon. Just a few more seconds here, Jasmine. Thank you for being here and being the first to comment. But like I said, it's lunchtime for me. I know it's about a little after 12:30, so people usually be shucking and jiving. But y'all, I've been cracking the hell up, and I'm ready to just. I can either, like I said, do this live or make this video, because either way, I'm gonna be laughing. Either way. That's whether you listening or whether you go watch it. Um, why is this trying to add my phone? What the hell? And it will not let me take it off. My computer keeps trying to connect my phone, and I don't want it connected because it's already connected to my sound machine. So that is kind of annoying. But y'all, so let me tell y'all what I've been doing, right? I have been in certain YouTube, right? I've been some everywhere, y'all. Some places I just choose not to go because I don't got time, y'all. But yeah, some people I have just been enjoying myself. And it made me think, right? With all of this stuff that's going on about like the new updates from the saga and the new updates with Clarissa and Papoose and Ray J and Krishan Rock, all of these people got all of these like different updates, right? But today, I want to ask y'all what would y'all do and get to laughing a little bit because baby, listen, Brina been acting up. Hey, Ashley. I think you're a few hours ahead, so I'm gonna still say good afternoon. Hey, boo. I listen. Let me tell you what's been on Sabrina mind, child. Well, I'm gonna say Brina because Sabrina's starting to act right, but Brina's still messy. Okay, she's still messy, and I still like to get into some trouble. Now, speaking of trouble, I said, well, damn, all of this stuff coming out about RH and Miss Season. I said, I'm gonna just go ahead and mind my business. You know what I'm saying? Cause they grown folks, and I ain't got no business in grown folk business. But then I said, well, wait a minute, because if it's on social media, right, I should be able to like still do content that's geared towards what I want to ask, right? So I watched these shorts and I'm going to share them with you and ask you what would you do? And I'm going to actually just start playing the first one so you can get a gist of these shorts that I'm about to play. I'm going to try my best to be on my best behavior and do this quick live as respectful as I can. But Imma still be me though. Imma still you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to hold it together now. Queen was good, beautiful. She said, "Caught you live between classes." Hey, we just doing some quick little stuff. I have to ask, and then I have 2 married women in here. This is about to be beautiful. Oh my god. Okay, let me pull it up. Let me pull it up. Y'all are the perfect people that should be in the chat. Both of you both of you have had nice ceremonies, you know what I'm saying? So I'm pretty sure what I'm about to play, y'all have a very well-rounded opinion on what y'all are looking at. Now, let me just get to it. You know what I'm saying? I want nobody to beat me up now. I'm just doing a hypothetical. You know what I'm saying? I ain't bother nobody. Somewhat, a little bit. Oh Lord, okay. Oh Lord, I gotta do right. Where is this video at? Okay, this is the one. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this the one right here. I'm gonna play this one right here first. Okay. Nah, baby, this ain't by Clarissa. Well, you probably could. I mean, I can't ask anybody how would they handle the video I'm about to show. I guess as Clarissa, because not a lot of people agree with being a side chick. You know what I'm saying? So this is more so, by that other lady. You know what I'm saying? Let me share my screen here. I want boom boom boom. There you go. Okay, watch. Watch this video, and then I'm gonna ask, what would you do in this situation? They should have never let me see this video.
And Linda's wedding ceremony. Why you may not be often in matrimony? You may not. And this is the part where the minister says, if anyone knows any reason why these two should not be wed, speak now or forever hold your peace. I have something to say. That's James' ex-girlfriend, Karen. I would like to say that Linda been knocking me for 6 years. When I asked him about Linda, he told me she's nothing but a freak. She ain't got no more, she ain't got no shadow. I think it's wrong. Looks like Karen couldn't hold her peace for a second.
Well, what's going on? I want to know what's going on.
And now, wedlock becomes gridlock as the wedding party takes sides and starts duking it out. So much for the wedding ceremony.
Now, I have been giving the side chicks that are publicly known hell, okay? And without remorse, because come on, don't nobody agree with that. But what would you do, Lord have mercy, you at a ceremony? Let's say you're the audience. Let's say you're not even the husband or the groom. Or the bride. You just the person there supporting either party. What in the hell? What would you do? What would you do? The reason I found a whole bunch of these funny is because there's a woman that was wearing a wedding dress in hopes, of marrying a man. And I said, well, what in the hell? What if this man got married again? And that baby stood up at that wedding and cut the damn food. I know, but Ashley sound recording. I ain't gonna even hold you. I'm gonna want to get the hell on because I just I don't want nobody messing with me. But see, there's another one, child. There's another one. Lord have mercy. I didn't even know this was really a thing. But since the side chicks are out with a vengeance for 2026, I said, Lord have mercy, what we gonna do with them? We have to find something to do with them. They angry, and they want to cut up. But for some reason, they like to cut up at somebody's wedding. That is crazy to me. So when I was watching these, I said, what the hell? How this pop up on my timeline? Okay, look at this one, y'all. Pray about it. And I'm talking about show up in droves. I'm like, what in the hell? Did I click something? How did I get up in the damn side chick algorithm? Because these is funny. And grant that the wearer men who are life together in love. I know how to make it easy. And fidelity. Amen.
Amen.
This is what you left my house for this morning.
Oh.
And the other night, you need to get out.
That is what If you don't know what's going on in that video, Shorty is clapping her butt cheek. Shorty, this should not be funny to me. I swear to God, it shouldn't, but I can't help it. Listen, Shorty is clapping her butt cheeks. I'm gonna play it again. Hi, Miss Gloria, because I'm being cut up today. Shorty clapping her butt cheeks at this wedding and says, "This what you left my house for this morning?" Listen, how she said, "Who is these people? How did I get in this damn algorithm, y'all? What did I click on? Because this is funny as hell." Wait, let me run it back. Ain't no way.
The act of giving these things. And grant that the wearer men for life together in love, peace, and fidelity. Through Jesus Christ. Amen.
Amen.
Ronnie, this is what you left my house for this morning.
Oh.
And the other night. You need to get out.
Oh, you know what? I know that's what she said. Getting content is what I would do. Y'all have at it. Child, listen. Now, what would you do? What would you do? You a bridesmaid at this one. You're a bridesmaid, and somebody come in and they just, you know what I'm saying, clapping their behind, very, very grotesque like at this wedding. What do you do? You know, however the hell I got in this algorithm, I just find it very funny that I'm looking at a whole bunch of side chick content. And I had to do some deep diving. I said, well, this is what happens when we normalize certain behaviors and people like me find it funny. Maybe I shouldn't find this shit funny. It could be me. And you know what? It ain't even the women showing out at these weddings. It ain't. And see, I'm getting ready to do my I do soon. And I just, I'm about close to sending my man one of these little videos. Like, baby, don't do no shit like this, baby. Don't do nothing like this. Hold on, let me see if I can find the other one. Oh Lord, these videos, y'all. Who did this to me? There's one more I want to show y'all of a man this time. Now, for one, I need y'all to tell me if this looked like AI. I don't know. I don't really believe this video, but apparently it ain't just, the women cutting up at these weddings. These men is cutting up too. And, take a look.
And even recorded it. And instead of calling off the wedding, he played the video in front of everyone's family at the wedding.
Everyone, thank you for coming on this wonderful occasion, on this wedding day. I really do thank you for coming here. To my groomsmen, thank you for always being there for me. And baby, I love you. I truly love you. There's one thing I wanted to talk to you about, but I couldn't figure out the words to express it. So I figured the best way to bring it up to you would be to show you.
What? What the hell? Oh my God! What the? Oh hell no! Oh
Oh, was he in the right? Leave a like and follow to never get cheated on.
It ain't just the women's child. The men's is acting up too. They cutting up too. I said, you know what? For you to have, recorded your shorty doing all of that and you held it all the way to pay money. Because I don't know very many people that's going to pay the money for suits and locations, pastors, preachers, and then you're just going to come out here and put shorty on blast. Such a better way to do that. Like this could have been done at the rehearsal, right? Don't you got to have rehearsal and stuff? I'm doing things a little different, but I just found that so odd. So I said, I'm caught up in this algorithm. Went digging and diving, and I saw a video that made a lot of sense that probably will help other people make some sense too. She said, "Yo, that ass clapping was a lie." Yeah, bye, Queen. Where my baby? That was a little ghetto for my liking. I didn't really care. I mean, I ain't never seen no shit like that, but I thought that was crazy. Like, you really clapping your behind at somebody's wedding? Okay. But since we got our laugh out the way, I had to get that out the way. I had to just bring that up. Like, it's a lot of this side chick stuff. They out here putting dating violence on people and they threatening, the people, like, that fool over there. Child, we got to pray about it. I just want to let y'all know I'm marked safe from TPOs. So I'm probably the first Black woman from the Latrue saga that's marked safe from TPOs. And that's a Black history messy fact. Now, speaking of messy, let me show y'all how messy I be, right? So I watched this body cam, and I'm not going to show y'all the whole thing because I told y'all it's not a long live. I just need to dust, my equipment up, talk to y'all a little bit. I watched this video, and I thought it was very interesting how it was handled. I'm probably just going to show y'all like little bits and pieces because I'd prefer for y'all to go and look and see what happens yourselves and, give body cam watch a view. But this video was very important. And the name of the video is Angry X Thinks She Can Wave a Gun at People, a pew pew at people without consequences. Okay. Very important because there's a situation happening right now, as well as other situations happening in the world. But I wanted y'all to see exactly how this was handled. See, a lot of people love to scream self defense, self defense, self defense, right? You just heard me read the caption. Angry X thinks she can wave a pew pew at people without consequences. Now, if you really think that you can pull a pew pew out in, in saying that I want to protect myself, this is not, not the way to handle it. And this situation is kind of similar to what I saw. So I wanted y'all to see this really quick because I was like, damn, I want them people seeing this video. So let me, I'm not gonna play that part because y'all can go back and watch the beginning. I want y'all to see, yeah, that part right there. While she's skinning and grinning with the police. There we go. Now, not only did this woman wave a pew pew at, mind you, it says Angry X. So not only did she wave this pew pew, she waved it during altercation, basically, but she didn't even wave something that was real. So I want y'all to keep that in mind. And take what you will. This is not to warp anybody's brain any type of way. I'm simply just doing a reaction, show y'all what's really going on in my algorithm and get y'all feedback on it, as in what would you do. So I'll let you know what would you do is after I play this part. And then, yeah. Terry, thanks for being here, bro. Terry gave me the copyright disclaimer, as he does all the time, in a perfect faction, which says under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use. That means I'm going to play your stuff, talk a little bit, and if you got a problem with it, you got to go to YouTube about it. And they're going to tell you it's under the law. Yeah. I don't say it the same way every time. It just boring. Queen says, I was mass reported. I thought I was in a clear. They still lurking. Be careful. Pray about it. Let me see. Okay, so Brother Terry giving his hellos. All right, let me play this part right here. I'm only gonna play, I think it's like a minute and some change, close to 2 minutes. It's not very long. Y'all can watch the whole 18 minutes though on Body Cam Watch.
Yeah, they're over there. I am.
What's the charges? Okay, so charge right now that she's looking at is aggravated battery.
Or do you want to put them in your house?
Yeah, just send them. Yeah, send them on the couch. Okay.
You don't want them to have them?
Oh, yeah.
That's. I just want.
Now this girl right here with the bonnet and it looked like CNA clothes. She is the ex-girlfriend. Keeping my ex-girlfriend. She gonna say something about being together with this dude for like years, but she's the suspect, aka the ex-girlfriend.
say that.
Just hush it.
Yes,
Just
did you
sit
lock
on
it
the couch.
afterwards?
Yeah. No, they here. They stay here. So now I'm about to keep. Why you going in? Hey, I told him to go in. Just relax, cause you making the time. I'll keep you like.
They're on the couch right there. Okay. She been searched.
Yeah, I searched her. Yeah.
All right.
If you want to search her again, you can.
All right.
What about your phone, sweetie? Do you want it?
Yeah, I want to take it.
All right.
All right. That car over there across the street. That's where we're going.
What the keys, Key?
She wanted me to throw them on the couch.
That's her family to the side.
All right, y'all.
She called everybody over there.
That's the same one. That's the same thing over there.
What do you go by?
Kiki.
Kiki. All right. All right. Well, they'll work one day. All right. So, what happened today?
Okay, so I had went over his house because he told me he was giving me $1,000. But when I got there, the girl was pulling up too. Another
Okay.
girl, because I was with him for 7 years. But the other me and the girl pulled up at the same time. And when we pulled up, she called him and she was like, you know, she.
Now I found it interesting what she said when she says the man called her over there and said he was gonna give her $1,000, right? But when she got over there, the new girl that he's messing with pulled up the same time she did. So I found that very odd. Like, guess it's not an isolated incident. But this one's a little different. So keep listening.
Got here and he was like, yeah. So when he came down, he walked to the passenger side. He seen the gun in my pocket. And once he seen the gun, he came around to the driver's side, and we was tussling for the gun for a good little minute, to the point where I was able to go to the back and do a U-turn and come back to the front.
Okay.
So we tussling the whole time with the gun. He never could get the gun, and then once I did the U-turn, came.
And I have keep pausing it because y'all can see I have to. But if you notice, she said that she's wrestling with the ex-boyfriend for the pew-pew. Even though she's going back and forth with the new girlfriend, it is the ex-boyfriend that took matters into his own hands to stop a catastrophe from happening. I thought that was very interesting. You know, how people, they've blown up a specific case outside of the norm without using just regular common sense. You can't just pull pew-pews on people. And I thought this video was very important for that reason. Not only did she pull out a pew-pew on somebody, but they sitting there tussling over a BB gun. Not even a real pew-pew. A BB gun. And she's being charged with battery. Thank goodness nobody got hurt. Thank goodness nobody's, lost an eyeball or it went into somebody and really harmed them. But I noticed, like I said, the ex-boyfriend is the one, and I'm probably going to try to find it where you can hear him saying, put the gun down, bro. Put the pew-pew. Sorry, I keep saying the wrong thing, but put the pew-pew down. Put the pew-pew down. It's the man's voice saying that. But there's another incident that people are just gung-ho about where you don't hear this supposed good man saying, put the pew-pew away. As a matter of fact, I believe he was being stated as saying, she says she gonna pew-pew you. So I just want y'all to keep things like that in mind. When people out here saying, you can pull a pew-pew on somebody to protect yourself, and the man ain't gotta help you do this and do that. You know what I mean? Right. It's a BB gun. So, somebody pop your eye out with one. I mean, yeah, you're going to have an injury, Bookie. And then it's going to be, I think, assault and all different types of other charges. But I think this department she just was explaining.
He hopped off because he was on me the whole time. Like, he was like on me and had his right hand his left hand on the gun.
Okay.
He could never get it out my pocket. Then after that, once we did the U-turn and I was going out, they was beating on the back of the car and all that. Said they wouldn't call the police. So I told them I was leaving.
Okay. Did you ever have the gun out during this whole thing?
No, it was still in my pocket. The whole thing, because I got a zipper on here. He almost ripped my pants because it would never come out.
Okay.
It would never come out my pocket.
So the video I saw.
Now, of course, this fool went over there to this man's residence with a pew-pew in her waist. Now, either she was about to, like Queen said, set up. Either she was about to go pew-pew this man, or she already knew some stuff was about to go down. I did also find it odd that the new girlfriend pulled up same time as she did. But the new girlfriend didn't have to take action. The man jumped in to make sure a catastrophe didn't happen. Thank goodness the new girlfriend did not have a real pew pew, because it is illegal to do something like this and whip it out and point it at people and say you're going to do something to them, because then in turn, if she was pew pew, that would be self-defense. But when you have unarmed people being unalived in this world, people just assume that you got it like that. And this is why I'm hearing, due to Black History facts, messy facts at that. We got, Miss Holly, the first African American woman that thought she was getting out on February 3rd and, was highly mistaken. And before people say, oh my God, we never said she was getting out on February 3rd, she thought that. So, and leave me alone. So yeah, that was it. I just wanted to play that because I thought that was very interesting how, we have pew pews in certain situations and people have common enough sense to not let somebody get pew pew. You know what I'm saying? They're not up for the shit like some people, child. But let me see if I can find it where the man was saying, because you could see it on Shorty phone. She was playing it for the police.
She go to pulling out a gun, waving her gun. They fighting over the gun.
Just 1 second, we'll talk to you, okay?
Get away from me. Bye.
Give me a second.
This the ex-boyfriend and this his new girlfriend.
She's fighting. They're fighting over the gun. And then she get back out. She
Your business right over there, please.
Okay, it's not even that serious. I was trying to get over so I can get this over.
Where's she at?
She just left over here in a white Volkswagen truck. This is the tag.
Lower down. Then they were trying to get up in.
Did she ever say anything like, I'm going to shoot you, I'm going to get you? I mean, anything like that?
When she pulled that gun out, she said, what was that? What was that? We tried to shoot you right here. So I go to calling him.
Now, I don't know, too much if I believe her because, the other shorty had her side of the story. She claimed it never left her pants. And homegirl right here said, I don't know. I don't know who telling the truth. Both things can be true. I just don't understand how, but I'm trying to give it a benefit of the doubt. But I just thought that was so important. Like in that small situation, Shorty got charged with what she did. And her whole time, the family, you got to go back and watch the whole thing. But the family was saying, hurry up and charge her so she can get out. Hurry up and charge her so she can get released. And I'm looking like, why y'all? The police was even telling them, like, she's not just going to get out. Like, that's not how that works. You can't just wave something like that at people. And, people would say, it's just a BB pew pew. And yeah, you still can't do that. So I thought that was important to put on people's minds that, yes, we do have people acting an ass out here, crashing weddings, which I thought was very funny, being that, Miss Season Child, she had that little wedding dress on, child. I could just see her crashing somebody's wedding and shaking her booty from side to side. But that's just me being messy because that's just what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? Bite me. And then I wanted to play that last video, because I thought that sparked an interest in me, especially on how the police handled the situation, how it was chaos, many different witnesses, all this other stuff. But the right thing happened. Shorty got locked up. So if y'all don't have any questions or concerns, I'm up out of here. I did knock some dust off my mic. I got some more videos coming. I want to say, if any of the new subscribers, because I have been seeing my number go up, so that's kind of cool. Shout out to anybody that is a new subscriber. I really appreciate that. Thanks for joining my crazy ass channel. And I also want to say, if you would like to support the channel in any way and make just one monthly contribution instead of, I'd like to go live a lot more than one time a month. But if you like to contribute and just have that one contribution come in, you can join my membership as low as supposed to be $2.99. But, YouTube add an extra $1. It ain't me. You know what I'm saying? So, you got to have a couple of coins, just a couple, to play. And you can show up as one of the Green Lanterns. Now, also too, I'm going to pat my own self on the back. I have a video that's, I want to say, just made 6,000 views. One of my highest viewed videos. Very, very proud of myself on that. So if you see me making a lot more videos than going live, it's for this reason. I'm still experimenting with how to post my videos. I sometimes make videos a week in advance, and I'm just learning how to beat the algorithm. So for me to have it with that video, that was kind of cool. Thank y'all so much. Please hit the like button. This was short and sweet. Nice 30 little minutes. You know, hit 30 little minutes. And I appreciate y'all for joining. Thanks for y'all engagement. I appreciate you, Ashley, and all of y'all, Terry. Let me see. She said, glad I caught you. Love you down, beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. Love you down is back. And said, congratulations. Thank you so much. I hope to get many more videos like that. I'm not used to, I think only one other video got almost that many views, and that was when I spoke about Therianism, Therianthropy. But I will be doing a horror movie review that I think is in reference to Therianthropy, and you'd have to go back and watch the video to see where I was on that, to see what it means. Some people don't know what that means, but for those that are newly subscribed, yes, I like talking about, the creepy and the crawly and the horror stuff. So check out that video, and that way when you see my live review of Good Boy, you will understand why I'm coming at it that way. And yeah, y'all be good to yourself, man. Be well and be good to other people. You know what I'm saying? Let me be messy so y'all ain't got to be messy. Thank you, Queen. She said, I need you to review this lady touching my husband. And I will. And who is he? Oh, I will be doing I wanted to call it Black Man versus Black Woman, but I think that might be just a little bit too much for the YouTube algorithm. So I don't know. I haven't decided on a caption yet, but I will have a hometown friend do an interview with me where he gives the male take and I give the female take on the nonsense he likes to put on social media. For instance, one of the things we wanted to speak of is he says, and I quote, Black women do not know how to take accountability even when they know they're wrong. And of course, I think that is foolish. He don't know what he's talking about, but he said he is willing to come to my channel and duke it out, debate it out. So I invite him. I'm going to be doing that soon, and you guys can meet him. And yeah, because I can't have my fiance do this one. I have to show out on him. He might say the wrong thing, child. But let me know what lady be touching on your husband so I can put her on blast, and you know what I'm saying? Y'all have a great day. If you're having a lunch, enjoy the rest of your lunch. And for those that's just kicking it between classes, continue to kick it beautiful. Okay. Bye, y'all.